This week on the Miles podcast, we're doing a little set review and game review of the Gundam card game.
So yeah, we'll be diving into Steel Requiem. Oh, I'll say diving. We'll be glancing over the top of Steel Requiem, the new set from the Gundam TCG. If you are a Gundam fan, if you're a TCG fan, come and join us.
In another world. Hola amigos. Welcome back. It's podcast time. No books. Cards.
All of the cards. I'm Beyond Joe.
And I'm Stephen. Sorry, forget about
that. We are like knees deep. So this is just one pile I picked up from my desk, but knees deep into the...
mine are all in front of me. I can't reach. But I do have some to hand.
I mean, maybe not. I think we're probably neck deep. So each one of these comes in a pack of cards. So just this is how many packs.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And that's one per. So this is like each one of these is a pack.
Oh god, I don't want to think about how many lands I've got lying around.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, and these are not. These are just, you can't include obviously. These are only resource cards or token cards. So right, we're running away with it. What that there are many
signifies
in this game.
Is that we're talking about the Gundam card game.
Yeah.
I just say cards. Yeah, but then we just went with cards and we played Gundam, so we did us. We just played a couple games quick. First one was, we won't count that one. I actually technically lost because I conceded. So you did win that. You did win that game. You roped me, so I was like, no, you're gonna rage quit. Second game was a good game. It was fun. Joe was it was a scary deck that I've been playing against all day. And I was playing Unicorn. Well, not really a Unicorn. I'm going to call the deck the Repairman because most of the cards have got an effect called Repair, so they heal themselves. And most of them are big chunky lads. So it's cool. It's called the Repairman now. I like having cool, fun names for my decks. Your deck is called Terrifying.
It's just Clan, but it's updated Clan because of GD03. Because Clan didn't. I was really disappointed when the Clan decks came out and stuff like that, because I was like, these decks are not viable at all. But yeah, so the sort of thing that spurred us on to talk about this was the new set came out. How long ago now?
The 20-something of January, right? Yeah. 29th, I want to say.
So yeah, a few weeks. I
haven't bought 3.5 boxes worth of cards.
I've been two boxes and 7 packs. But it's a really nice set. That's what spurred us on to do this. That's why I want to talk about it. It's revitalized the game a bit because I think a third set, and now we've got 10 starter decks?
9 starter decks and 3 more confirmed. And we've got sets up until the end of the year confirmed. GD6 was confirmed.
Nice. So yeah, lots of cards. But we just thought we'd try and talk a bit about it.
Because we've been playing. Well, I've been playing kind of regularly. We've been playing on and off when we meet up. So but we haven't really. I don't think we've done like an episode about it, have we?
I don't.
I don't.
If we did, it was like when it very first came out. Which is
probably
nearly
about starter
a year
decks
ago.
and stuff. Yeah.
So
now we've actually had a chance to sit in it a little bit and see what it's like to play. From the first sets, it was kind of. It was fun, but it was a bit rough. There was 2 decks you could play competitively. There was 1 Year War, and Wing Zero. There were other decks that did it okay, but they were the 2 meta competitive decks. But now, and even when the second set came out, that didn't change at all. Like there were people dabbling with other stuff,
Yeah.
with the Barbatos stuff, but it wasn't quite there. But now with the new one, I think there's a lot of viable competitive decks, which is nice. Um, Not purely just for a competitive standpoint, but it just means like a variety of what works well together
Yeah.
is in the game now. So even if you're just playing casually, there's more good variety than just throwing cards together and playing, or just playing starter decks. You can, like, you could. I personally think you could very easily draft this box more so compared to the others.
Yeah.
There's good staples in the older stuff, but it does have everything.
Oh yeah.
This set, so I like that.
It's a really good set. So for those people who don't have any clue about the kind of Gundam card game, I might say this episode is probably not the one for you if I'm totally honest. But if you've played card games before and you're curious about this one, then it very much could be,
Yeah,
because this plays a lot like One Piece. Is it similar to like
it's a
Digimon?
band. It's a Bandai
Because it's a
card
Bandai,
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about Digimon. I've not
so
looked into that one really.
unlike Pokemon and Magic, where you like get resources
From your
through
deck.
draw, yeah.
Yeah.
This is your magic, your mana, your resource in this game, or your don, is you get one extra per turn, so it's a constant ramp of like power each turn, and because of that, you know the points in the game where people are able to play certain cards from,
Yeah.
so you can really calculate
Yeah.
what
It does
could be
get
going
more
on turn by turn.
Yeah, it does get a bit more strategic, especially because one if you in a proper competitive setting, your deck list is submitted. Like when I played at locals, obviously not, but you kind of see what people are playing, so you know a little bit about what you're going up against in the first few cards, mostly, unless they do what I did to you and just play white blockers, and you're like, what fuck? What's the other fucking color, bro? What are you doing? This is scary. Yeah, but that didn't really happen all that often because it wasn't really viable. I don't. It might have been. I don't know. I didn't do that. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. I started rambling.
It's going to be a
But-
rambly episode.
Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I feel stupid now. Where was I going with it? Cards playing, decks being submitted. Yeah, with knowing what you can play on curve and what your opponent potentially can play is a big strategic advantage
Yes.
and disadvantage, because if you know it, they potentially know it as well. So you've got to think around that they know that you know, and that you know that they know that you know that they know. Yeah, all that.
Because it's like with that clan deck, for example, there's a card in there, a G-Crax, which is like an 8. I think it's a big level 8 boy. And so
Yeah.
you're safe from that until level 8. There's things like that throughout the game, which is cool. So until turn 8, it will not turn up unless obviously you have an EX resource and blah blah blah. But
and there are ways to get extra resources. There are a couple of cards that straight up give you one, and then there's other ones that give you like sacrificable resources, which you get one if you're player 2. That's your advantage for going second.
which is a pretty good advantage. It makes it.
Because it puts you one level up. You notice I didn't use mine,
Yeah.
so I could play everything one turn early. And when I get to go second, I'm quite careful about not using that resource unless I really have to.
Yeah.
Because I really like the level advantage. Because I play so much card draw, you draw in the first card, and me not being able to, and I'm a defensive player, I let you attack me if you want. I'm cool. My guys got fat butts and they will heal themselves, so I'm quite happy for you to bounce off of me. Yeah, and yeah.
What would you say are some of like the biggest cards that have come out from this new set? Then what's really exciting?
Excited me. I mean, there's more unicorns. There's 2 new unicorns, in fact. There's a repairman unicorn, which makes me very happy because I can play unicorn in a deck. I do have a version of it with around unicorn, but that was the version of the deck that yours absolutely demolished like 9 times in a row and it made my soul hurt. But yeah, there's 2 unicorns. One is useful for the old unicorn because it's targetable by it to destroy and get out for free.
Yeah.
So that's, and it costs 1 less than the old unicorn that could do that. But the old unicorn that could do that let you bring Benaja back to your hand once destroyed. So there are setbacks, but whatever. Unicorns. That's me. But the O and there's a lot of Titans stuff in this that's made the Titan stuff from set 2 just all come together and work like so good.
Collaboration.
And if you don't get that reference, check us out when we stream on whatever day we decide to stream on.
Yeah. But yeah, that this synergy it keeps adding each set is just so exciting.
This one seems to quite support the most recent 2 starter decks as well, because I think there's a little bit of Mafty stuff in there, and there's certainly some stuff I don't know what series XE is from, but there's certainly some XE support. There's Barbatos support, so people are that's big as well. Everything kind of got a little bit of support. There's even there's a Zeta, a new Zeta Gundam in this set, not an LR but an R1. There's a lot. It's just filled out everything very nicely. Still need more unicorns, so come on.
That's your one setback, is it? Not enough unicorns.
It's unicorns aren't competitively viable, and that upsets me. Because that's what I really want to play a unicorn deck at this regional thing that we're going to, but I know I'll get spanked if I do, and I might win a couple of games, but I've paid 40 quid to enter this. I want to try and fucking wreck it, and I got no qualms about the fact that I probably won't, but I want to stand the best chance of getting something. And so I can't do that, and that makes me sad.
So for a bit more for maybe people who don't know what you're talking about there, what is it that you guys are going to?
So we are going to it's a regional Gundam card game tournament. I imagine it might like qualify you for something if you reach top something. I haven't really looked into it. Ken said buy a ticket, and I bought a ticket. So,
and that's in Bristol.
Yeah, Bristol at the football stadium. There is a Digimon tournament happening at the same time.
Oh wow! Okay, cool. Good old band.
Yeah, basically. Because One Piece will have its own. It is too big to share, but Digimon and Thingy came out about the same time, right? So,
Digimon and
Gundam. There's a new Digimon card game, right?
Oh, is there? I didn't know.
I think that's what this one is.
Cool.
But so we're going to that. Gonna spend the weekend in Bristol. Never been. Could be fun.
It should be good. And who knows what else they'll have there? Maybe some merch. Maybe some.
Very true.
Mats, deck boxes, the like.
Yeah. Oh, the promo cards from the World Championships is a tangent. Oh, they were so nice.
They do some nice promos. They do some nap ones as well, like the Camden pop-up ones a bit. Yeah.
I'm seeing that go for like £5 a pop.
Well,
I'm not lying.
Is it going, or is it?
I didn't look that far.
On the link you said there was like 74 available, and they were about £5. So it just seems like the market's flooded.
Oh, that was just on that. I think that wasn't a sales site. It was just a tracking site.
Oh,
because I was looking, and it's American based, I think.
So yeah, only probably a couple of points.
Because there's one in Chicago. There was a base in Chicago, and they're going around America at the moment as well. So I don't think it's a Camden
No. It's not. I looked
Yeah.
when you sent me that thing. It's just pop up.
Yeah. So you can get them from other places, but you do have to spend 30 quid to get one, right? Or is it
No,
with every
it's with
purchase?
purchase. The
And
badges are 30 quid.
it's only really like us that not us and like other Gundam fans, like it will attract a big audience because it's a spectacle, but the only people buying things are Gundam fans,
Yeah.
and most people will only go to them like once, maybe
Yeah.
twice. If it's in your city, you might go a couple of times, but I go to Gundam base a lot.
Yeah.
I waited like to the point I tell them not to give me that card anymore because I've got too many.
No.
I've got at least 10 or 15.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. Well, because when I was shopping there, they never had anything. So they like, didn't have
Well,
any in stock, sort of thing.
if they didn't have anything I wanted, I bought packs.
No, as in they didn't have the card. They just gave me
Oh no,
badges.
they've always had. Apart from like the second or third time, like just after it opened. Since then, it's always had them.
That's crazy because
When
I have two. 'Cause, yeah,
I got loads.
funny.
That's why I was looking at salad side. That's why I was like, oh damn, they're 5 each because I've got.
Well, if you got 10 of them.
Yeah, I got freaking loads. I got almost a box worth.
That's something that's good about Gundam at the moment, and I hope it does stay that way. Is that although some cards do retain or have value, I should say, like there's like 2 per set that are like the big cards, if you like, and then there's
the alters.
Yes.
The alters do well, and now with special cards too.
But yeah, so the alts, they are they're like half the price of the most expensive is normally about half the price of the next card up. So you've got cards that are around 250 to 500. They're the 2 big ones. And then generally speaking, the next one's like 125, 150, the next most expensive. So it is expensive, but
only if you're after those chase alter cards.
Yeah, so
if you want cards to play, it's relatively cheap.
And go ahead.
I was just going to say because I picked up those 2 Gramps from the first starter deck, which is now granted like 40-50 quid retail, but they were a tenner each. I spent less getting just those 2 than I could have probably used some of the other stuff in the deck, but I think that's a fair price for those cards.
Yeah.
I probably paid like 50-60 quid for some magic cards, and there was one magic card I was prepared to spend like 200-300 quid on, so that was a special card though. Sad I never bought that.
When you then compare it to like Pokemon and One Piece at the moment, where you can't even buy packs because that's it. Like every LR would be the equivalent of like a 100 power card almost. It's like that's stupid. Like it's ridiculous what's doing there. It's like none of the cards that are going for this money do anything in the game and stuff like that. It's purely become a collector's market, which means the games are suffering for it.
But at the moment with Gundam, it's like if it's good to play, it's more expensive, not just because it's a pretty one. Unless it is one of the super special pretty ones, then that's why it's expensive. But
again, the super dupers.
Yeah.
The LR++ is and two per set so far we've had of those. I'm looking forward to what's coming as well. The next set, expanding some more of maybe these decks I've been looking at building.
There's more unicorns. The unicorns are on the packet.
I feel like potentially both my clan and Barbatus decks will sort of get rightly maybe like not a huge amount of attention, maybe a card that would help here or there, but they've had a lot of attention now for 2 sets. They sort of
I'm looking for GD5, bruv. GD5's gonna cool it. That's the game anniversary set as well. It's got Wing Zero stuff.
Okay.
Wing Zero, Endless Waltz Wing Zero, not just. Yeah. So we're gonna get some, and the card, the Wing Zero. That's gonna be it's a white card. Yeah, it is a white Wing Zero, which is a bit rude. So now you can, that's gonna be evil. But it's also got G Gundam. that deck's got to be good. If that deck's not good, I'm gonna be real sad.
Well, it is funny how they do make some decks which are clearly not good. Like some of the sets, like just you might have a couple of cards to play from each thing, but like, yeah, they're just not viable. But I think that's because it's currently, and that they will come into their viability.
I mean, I guess starter decks are meant to be played against starter decks, right? They're not meant to be played against competitively viable, like
Oh yeah, of
built
course.
meta decks, you know. But that's just the nature of card games when it gets this out there. I mean, I reckon that the I don't know why I'm looking away and pointing. I reckon Heroic Beginnings, the ST1, that and the Seed Strike, I think that those two unaltered probably could have been all right decks, like competitive, if 1 Year War and Wing Zero weren't as strong. And the only reason Wing Zero was strong was because of the Wing Zero from the first set, not the one from the starter deck. So, and most of the 1 Year War deck is a mix of green from Xeon Aggro, from Xeon Rush, and Heroic Beginning, and the Gramp stuff from Heroic Beginnings anyway. So it was mostly starter decks upgraded that were powerful.
Well, yeah, I mean that's really starter decks are there as like an example, aren't they? It's just when the sets come out, there's like we were talking. So previously, Clan, for example, up until GD03, Clan was not a viable deck. Like it just didn't have enough power.
Well, I mean, the deck was there because it was a starter, right? But it probably it wouldn't have been able to beat a like made deck unless someone was playing.
No, that's what I mean. Like the made decks. If you made a deck from Clan, like
it probably
the made because I tried doing it. I tried like mocking up a Clan deck before GD03 came out, and it just didn't.
It didn't have enough. Like the heavy hitters from the starter deck aren't like heavy enough.
Yeah, they're not heavy enough.
Like like each starter deck has got some pretty banger cards in. Like they all do have good cards. Kind of apart from Clan. That is such a, well, I haven't really to the point, dude. I think my Clan deck still has both of them still have the wrapper around them.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I opened the thingy, the special card, and then every other deck. I actually no Celestial Drive. I haven't looked at either.
There are some cheeky ping stuff in there. Pretty sure it's in the start deck.
Yeah, Clan actually I think is now the more viable ping deck because you do more than one damage to stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The red blue one that I had that was actually probably the deck I did best with. Just I haven't been able to beat anything with it.
Yeah.
Even having like all the stuff out, I'm like, the only way I've managed to get it to work is put in loads of low level blockers, which is just kind of that's not what I want to do on a thing. But it's just not quite there yet. It needs to be something that like amplifies funnels or something, like some card like it's a big Zam-esque card or like a base, which means when you hit an enemy for 1 damage, you hit it for 1 damage again.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And even Quibbly, being able to ping already damaged units for 2 is a bit annoying, especially when you can only it just, unless I was maybe attacking wrong, I don't know, but it just still didn't quite feel there.
Yeah,
both the times. It felt better when I took out all the Shatrias and all the Merida Cruisers and just had Quibblies and Hammons. It was weird.
You've made quite a few decks at this point, haven't you?
Yeah. Although to be fair, like I've theory crafted a lot of decks, more so. Like I've made a lot of like online decks, but I've got I suppose the thing is I'm theory crafting the decks online to make them in real, so I don't like overbuy. But I did that I made that white deck pretty much. There's a couple of cards that are missing from it.
Oh, okay.
Which I now know how it works, and isn't as good as I think it's going to be, but I still kind of think could be a bit of a sleeper
Is
hit.
that because I did want to talk about one card? Is that the Union flag card?
Graham's is Graham something.
Union, the one where during Link,
Yeah,
when paired with this thing, it can
it,
unrest.
yeah.
Yeah,
Only the turn that it's paired.
yeah, right. But it's awful wording. Apparently, it was
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's a
It's
translation
terrible.
issue.
Yeah,
Because when I first,
it's the first card that has got a bit of
yeah,
a
because when
translation
you
issue.
sent it to me first, I read it and I read it as only
Untapped.
during that first. Then I reread it because I was like, wait a minute, why is he excited?
No,
I was
I
like,
read that. I
oh,
got
I
excited.
got it wrong. And I realized I actually thought your understanding of it made more sense.
Yeah,
So that's what
so
I
do
was
I.
like,
During
yeah,
Link, but
during
then,
Link.
but then when I read it, I'm like, oh, it. I actually probably don't think I read the last three words. I
Uh,
said it untaps. What? Link untap. Okay, awesome. Use this. It flies. It's still good. That is still 2 free hits on shields.
yes.
Yeah, unless they're playing against you.
Yeah. Yeah, because
You can
well,
ping. You can ping
you
a.
can't block her a high maneuver, can you? That's why.
No, you can't block a high
Yeah.
maneuver, but you can. You'd like with burn spells.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I could.
Or you'd have to return its hand. But even then, that's two more. That's an extra free hit, so you don't kind of really want to return it to their hand. Um, it's still got high maneuver, even if he's not linked.
Yeah.
Being linked also returns a low level to the hand, which is good and bad. Removes damage, but makes them play it again. If it's a low level, getting rid of a low level blocker is good though.
Yeah.
It would be good against my deck because I'm really turning on around level 6 and 7.
Yeah.
But if you had two of those out at level 4 and 5, you'd just be one. You'd get at least 4 free hits on my shields and be returning all my blockers to my hand because they're level 3 and lower. I think it's a viable option to rush with. If you could get two of them out by turn 5 somehow.
Yeah. Well, mulliganing is one way. You need something that's going to churn through your deck, don't you? Really, get a looking in. But yeah, that was a cool card. But again, funny how really funny wording on that one. Oddly
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it was only when you first used it against the AI, I attacked for a second time. Yeah. What? What's going on here? Why is it not tapping? Why is this AI, bro? Why is this game broken?
So for those playing
Read the card.
the Gundam card game, who maybe like me loved Gundam, wanted to collect a bit, but unfortunately all his besties live far away. The thing you're talking about there, what is that? What's this AI? How have you managed to play my deck against my deck before I'd even been able to build it myself?
So there is a website called Wingtable, which is a offshoot of something called Felt Table, I believe.
Googling Wingtable or wingtable.net should get you there.
Yeah. And you can play a bunch of card games, but it's an AI that is trained to play card games. And you can 3D upload a deck. So on this browser, I have 8, 9, 10, 11 uploaded decks. And you can... I've uploaded 11 decks. A bunch of them are like copies, but it has all 8 star. Oh, so there's only 8 starter decks at the moment, not 9. It's got all 8 starter decks in there, so you can play with those, and you then select what deck the AI uses, and without subscribing to the Patreon, it's only in default mode, but yeah, AI will play against you, and I was like, oh, well, let's see. I wasn't trying to like scout out information on how to play, but I was like, I'm curious. I want to see. because if it was good, I'd be like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna make this deck.
Yeah.
And fuck it, man, I'm gonna make this deck.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the G cracks. So like, yeah, I might need those G cracks. They're like, yeah, you will. I fully advise making this deck. Keep holding. It's a very cool.
Yeah. So yesterday I was uploading my decks to play against me to see how I could beat them. And then earlier on today, I was like, oh, let's see what Joe's deck's like. And Joe's deck destroyed my,
Well, the AI
my
playing
will
my
to
deck
live. Yeah, that's what I say. The AI playing the deck Joe made. So it's still your deck. Beat me like 15 times in a row. I think I won one out of those, maybe two at most. And I had to rebuild my deck like at least 5 times. I rebuilt my deck and threw it against the wall of clan and was thrown back until I made this final one.
When you actually see it doesn't actually have very many Gundams in it. like because although it's got the different cards, it's basically the Omega the G Quacks.
Oh yeah, like 4 of them,
like different versions.
Yeah, when I was making it, I was like, wait, what?
And then 2 red Gundams.
There's this version. There's that many versions of it. That's crazy.
It is crazy, right? And that's not even all of them. But that's very much like what is the other deck I was Barbie, Barbatos deck. There are so many different forms of Barbatos. It makes it feel synergistic just in looking at a card picture. So
because especially like I don't know, it's kind of cool with Barbatos card names. You're like first form, second form, third form. It feels like you're transforming through the different.
Yeah.
I can feel that. That's why I liked doing my unicorn combo, but I actually figured out how to do it better as well. Using from reading the cards, I didn't really look up the ruling on it, but I wasn't ever sure what turn I could do the trick on, and you can do it. So because you have to try and play the card, I thought to get the effect to work. I thought you still had to be at level 7 on your mana, but you don't. The turn you summon, I can do it at level 5.
Yeah,
I can have out the level 7 card, and you can attack and then do it, and it's just so good. Yeah. But
I'm
going from like unicorn to destroy mode. I don't just like against you, and I summoned just the destroy mode, the full armor one. I don't like doing that, man. I want to do unicorn and then destroy. It's got to do the thing, but it's not efficient.
No, and that's the annoyance with the card game. One thing I'm curious about, because you've been to a couple of events, we'll call them like game stores where you can play other people. Have you ever seen the little miniatures?
No.
So something to mention about this game is there is a version of it with miniatures.
At Bandai's most recent card game fest, they had a big thing about it, and you could play it and stuff, and so it is a totally separate game.
Oh, it's a completely separate game.
Yeah. It's Warhammer, but with Gundam.
Okay, I thought you just used them on your card game.
No,
because you don't get very many. You get like
one of. I think you get 3 or 4 in each.
3 in a box. Yeah. So they're not cheap. It's like 20 quid for 3, isn't it?
It's cheap for the Warhammer.
That's one of the reasons I don't play Warhammer. Is there anything else you really want to wax lyrical about? Anything about this set that you think people need to know?
No, I mean, not really. It's good stuff to look out for. One thing I like is having the card design of that one that you used, that when you've got 2 or more in your graveyard, it will do an extra thing, or it will unrestrict it. There's one of those in each color. I haven't looked at the green one, but I like that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
in Magic, they had a lot of stuff like that. Like you had force of will, force of negation, force of all these, and one in each color. And I I don't know, that it just tickles my brain, right? You know.
Well, because blue's a healthy curiosity. Because I saw you've got that in a couple of decks, right? And that's yeah.
That's the altar that I got. That I'm one that I'm very happy about. I need to source the other one of it because it's the war. So I want the Zaku.
Oh yeah,
Bernie Zaku from War in the Pocket.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's super duper pretty.
It is a lovely card. That one. It's so pretty.
And if you watch War in the Pocket, you know it hurts in the feels, and the Gundam that both the cards that I'm in love with, they do just look so nice in comparison to the shit from that film. So it makes me feel nicer about them. Oh yeah, it was good and heartwarming in some ways.
And my thing I'd say is that give G-Cracks a chance. Give G-Cracks a chance. I know some people think that, like, Kira and all that stuff is a bit weak when you think of the Gundam universe. We're talking about war and destroying, and then it's like Kira. I get that, but fuck, when the Evangelion creators get going on these suit designs, I just think they're so sick. So I'm all about it. I love the cards, so give it a chance. Give Clan a chance. And more Clan cards, please.
Yeah, give Clan a chance. I wouldn't say give the show.
And don't give the Clan a chance. That's
just no
Clan battle.
Yes, Clan bat. That's the only type of clan that you're allowed.
I've just realised that my mic has been miles away this whole thing because we started off playing Gundam. So if you've not been able to hear me this whole time,
I can hear you all right.
Good. Let's hope that's it. Well, until next time, I'll probably. Oh.
Your mic's pretty powerful. We'll be all right, I think.
Yeah, we should be okay. It'll be confused now, though. Until next time, when we come back discussing some other junk or monk. I've been Beyond Joe.
And I am Stephen.
And thank you for joining us.
Ain't Gundam. It's just that one world today. Bye.